Welcome back, everybody, to the Pittsburgh Pirates franchise. We are now deadlocked one game apiece against the Los Angeles Dodgers as we challenge for the NLCS title. It's going to be Blake Snell versus Andrew Abbott to begin Game 3, and this is the fork in the road for both teams. Let's go. We are still at PNC Park, where we will have the Pittsburgh Pirates faithful cheering us on as we attempt to disrupt the Dodgers' plans to reach the World Series, as all expectations would point to. The fireworks are beginning, the crowd is roaring and ready to go, and the players are warmed up. It is time to get Game 3 started. Who could have thought that we were going to be here in year 2? I keep saying it, and I will continue. I'm still miraculously surprised, and we are now at a pivotal point in this franchise. Andrew Abbott gets to start today, and he had a really good outing last time, going 5 1/3 with an ERA of 1.69, and I think that it's going to be a good one from him. We will need to continue to overperform on the pitching side of things as we try to neutralize the lineup that the Dodgers have, and we also need to get our bats in order on our side of things. The Dodgers have an incredible starting pitching staff, and their relievers are no joke. That's lifted deep for O'Neal Cruz, and Rengifo will be the first out of the game. Now, Abbott has overperformed my expectations this year, and here in the postseason, he had a really good first start, so I'm hoping for another really good one in Game 3 now. And against Freddie Freeman, we get him to swing and miss on the fastball outside the zone. Very nice. And a good start. Shohei Ohtani batting 200 now in the postseason. We'll watch strike one on the top part of the zone. Always got to be incredibly careful with him, of course. Second delivery, and that goes to right field. Sawinski is there. All right. A little worried about him based on the reactions in the field in Game 2, but he's there on that one, so a good start. Blake Snell kind of weirdly has only pitched one inning in the postseason, and he's going to be starting here in Game 3. A 3-time Cy Young winner, and I don't know why they haven't utilized him as a starter. He, I guess, played an inning of relief, but that's a four-seamer at the bottom of the zone, and Arise is averaging over 500 in his career versus Blake Snell in the appearances where they do face off. It is 0-2 now against him, though, as we are behind in the count. And I think with such a high-quality rotation, oh, man, called for ball 3, and I guess Cy Young winners get that corner. Whatever. So, anyways, what I was going to say is that based on the quality of the Dodgers' rotation, I think I have to change my game plan, where normally what I like to do is drag out the counts and kind of try to, as much as I can, control how long the starter is in. I'm just pushing the at-bats, big swing and a miss from O'Neal Cruz, but making them throw more pitches than they want to is something I really enjoy. But when the pitchers are this good, and a Cy Young 3 times winner like Blake Snell is only utilized for 1 inning of work so far in the postseason, I mean, it's very concerning, but it just means that we've got to be really careful about the pitch selection where we choose to swing, and taking walks is going to be a big part of that as they try to nibble these corners to perfection, and we've got to force them to not be perfect. Joey Bart will ground that out and end the first. Neither team able to strike first and get a run. It's the top of the second now. 1-1, Abbott versus Mookie Betts. And that's lifted for Reynolds in left field. A high fly out, and that will be the first out in the top of the second. So far, it's been pretty routine for Andrew Abbott. And it's 0-2 now against Teoscar Hernandez. He's averaging under 200 here in the postseason. Big swing and a miss, and we'll drop that average further. Thank you very much for swinging at the circle change. Second strikeout for Andrew Abbott. Dalton Rushing now comes to the plate, and that will confirm that Will Smith is injured. He was pulled out of the game last time, and now he is still not here. So O'Neal Cruz will end the second inning and get out number 3 in center field. 2-2 against Nick Gonzalez, who is in the game today, as Blake Snell is a lefty, and that's how we have the lefty lineup set. It's a full count now, 3-2. And Nick Gonzalez averaging 375. Nope, that'll drop a little bit further. Fooled us under the zone. My kryptonite. That's 3 strikeouts now. Only 4 outs total for Snell, so he's doing most of the work himself. And Schumann up the middle. It's stopped on the dive, but it's not going to be played in time. And Schumann will be the base runner here with 1 out, man on first. Jared Triolo at the plate. Man, we get kind of jammed there, although it's at the center of the zone. A little late on the timing, but the contact was weak. Okay, Jack Sawinski now, the hero of so many situations. He's going to swing and miss at that fastball high and in, and oh, Pittsburgh loves Sawinski. Yeah, me too. After all he's been able to do for us, how could you not? I feel like I've got Billboard fan PTSD now, though, as I'm constantly on the lookout for that one guy with the crazy face. Oh, swing and a miss. 97 up on the top as we try to defend the upper part of the zone. Sawinski sat down. We move into the 3rd inning now for Andy Pajes. And weakly hit over to Horwitz, who will just run it back over, scurrying for out number 1. 0-2 against Suarez, and this is only the 22nd pitch from Andrew Abbott. And that's lifted high into center field. Cruz will play another pop-out. Abbott doing a really good job of getting that weak or awkward contact. Nothing extremely hard hit for the most part. And wow, what a beautiful sweeper that was. That's a Cy Young-worthy sweeper for sure. 1-2 against Tommy Edman in the 9 spot, who's averaging .333. And that's hit to Gonzalez at short, who will play it in 3 solid innings. Spencer Horwitz now, and it's a full count against him here as Blake Snell's delivering pitch 34 and swing and a miss on the slider. Could not get the timing there as I think we were looking for something else. Strikeout number 5, though, for Blake Snell as he's done a really good job against us. Luis Arraez with slightly early timing but weak contact. No power on that one, I guess. And that's quickly 2 down now, and O'Neal Cruz steps to the plate for his at-bat. And nope. That was good timing, but weak contact. He's underneath it, skies it up right next to the plate, and an easy inning for Blake Snell. 2-2 now against Rengifo as the lineup turns over for the Dodgers. Schumann able to get that over near third, the throw over, and we've got him. Andrew Abbott has done a really, really good job through the first third of this game. 2-2. Hit high in the air. Freeman will pop out to O'Neal Cruz, as so many others have done here in Game 3. This has been really, really fun, but it's also been very stressful. Whenever you get into the postseason, Gonzalez can't get there on the dive. Close, though. Good effort, good reaction. Whenever you do get to the postseason, or at least when I do, I won't speak for others, it's so much more fun because it's intense and it feels, like you're actually playing for stakes, because you are in the game, but, of course, it's just a game. But it also really heightens the stress that I feel. Like when I get into these situations, or it's a low-scoring game, we get deep into it in the late innings, and somebody does something really big, and man, my heart rate is just thumping. I really, really enjoy it. It's awesome. Reynolds will pop out, and Snell will continue making easy work of us after that quick 3rd inning. It's Joey Bart at the plate now. And that's driven to right field. It's going back, but it will be brought down before the warning track. So we're getting lots of contact. I have to feel like that's going to pay off. The timing on the contact that we've made has been either good or just late, just early, But it's all contact, at least, and we're driving the ball. I feel like eventually one of these is going to hit for us, and I'm a little... I'm not happy, with the results, because obviously we haven't been able to do anything, but I'm happy at least that we're making contact. It would be a different story, as Andrew Abbott misses just barely outside the Hernandez. It would be a different story altogether if we were just striking out and not making that good contact. Oh, Gonzalez has a chance here, steps on the bag to first, and we got him! Double played up on Dalton Rushing. Great job by Gonzalez. So, you know what I mean? Getting a lot of the contact is really promising. Even though the results are not there, the law of averages tells me that at some point we'll get something off of so much contact. And that's out number 3. We move to the bottom of the 5th now. Schumann versus Snell. And Schumann will watch ball 3 to run the count full, And Schumann is somebody that has shown enough during the regular season that I was confident we could depend on him. We get to the postseason, and it just completely falls apart. Schumann and Montgomery both have been really, really absent as far as the offense goes in the postseason, and that's been really disheartening. You know, I got these guys specifically for their consistent bat and good defense, and right now we're only getting the defensive side. It's another good timed swing with good contact, 98 miles an hour off the bat, but high up into the air, and Triolo is out number 2. And now Sawinski, 2-2 against him. That's hit, and it's going to go foul over into left. Still 2-2 as we defended the zone there. Timing says late, but I think that's more like just late or slightly late. We weren't very far behind that one. 2-2 again. Swing and a miss, and yeah, that one was pretty bad. End of the 5th now. A pitcher's duel as we begin the later half of the game. Top of the 6th now. And Schumann's got it in foul territory, able to spear that ball. There we go. 0-2 against Tommy Edman now. The pitch comes in. It goes to right field. Sawinski's going back, reaching up, and oh, it's off the glove. He couldn't grab it. No way. So Edman will get a double now. A 1-out double, that is, as Sawinski, it hit him right in the glove. That's the worst place to hit him, I guess, or to land. Wow. All right, he'll get another chance. Throws that back in. Obviously, that was sarcasm as well. The worst place to hit the defenders in the glove. Freddie Freeman now with 2 outs and a man in scoring position. Fouls that away. It's 1-2. Abbott still has a pretty good chance of getting out of this. He's been fairly consistent in getting out of this. Yeah, there we go. Freeman swinging a miss on the outside edge, and he's sat down.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Bottom of the 6th now, and it's 2-1 against Spencer Horwitz. And we're to the point of the game now that I'm really happy with what we've been able to accomplish on the pitching side of things from Andrew Abbott. But we need to crack into this bullpen or get past Blake Snell somehow. We need to do something here. At the bottom of the 6th, the count is full against Horwitz, and we're about to turn the lineup back over. I think that something needs to happen soon because I don't want to come down to the wire. Oh, man. Circle change on the outer edge, just barely gets it, and that's strikeout number 7. Look at this sequence, though, that Spencer Horwitz had to deal with. This is a Cy Young sequence for sure. That one got away, 3rd ball, but everything else is just pretty much pinpoint right there. I mean, what can you do? Well, strikeout, I guess. But lineup turns over now for Luis Arraez. And that slider is fouled off. It's now 2-2. Arraez looking to make something happen. Hit well, going. No, it does not get past into center field. And that's a ground out. 2 down now. See if O'Neal Cruz can do something. He's 0 for 2 today, so we need him to come through. And that goes deep, right center field. It's going back, going long, and it's... No, they didn't get it. All right. Wow, I probably could have gone 3rd there, maybe. That's really a tough call. I'll take the runner in scoring position because of his speed, though. So instead of trying to push 3, we will take a 2-out double. And I really, at first, thought it had a chance to get out of here. Then I thought they were going to catch it, but no. Very fortunate turn for us. Now let's make the most of it and capitalize on the base running opportunity. The energy is in the yellow now for Blake Snell, so the time is now. We're going to run. We're going to 3rd. And, oh, that looked bad, but he's safe. Whoa. That really looked like they got him. That did not look like he was going to make that, but somehow he does. So from 2 outs and nobody on, we get to 2nd, get to 3rd, 1-2 against Reynolds, and we watch ball 2. Count is evened up now. The best shot that we've had. Come on, Brian. Here comes. No, he's underneath it. And Snell is through 6 without a score. That's so tough. It just really, really is. We're leaving in Abbott in the top of the 7th, as I'm extremely satisfied with how he's been able to perform today. 0-1 on a really good strike against Ohtani. It's just something trailing down and in as well. Yep, there we go. The circle change is brought to Triolo, and we've got him at 1st. Mookie Betts now, who is also searching for a hit for the first time today. It's 0-2. Let's try to bring a curveball into the outside. Okay, Schumann will play that at 3rd, and Mookie Betts is sat down. Teoscar Hernandez up to the plate now, where it's 1-1. And swing and a miss as we target low and inside. Let's try to backdoor him here with something coming in. Wow, not where I wanted, but the sweeper does get called for strike 3. Great job, Abbott. And the Dodgers will make the first change into their bullpen with Brusdar Graterol. Only one inning pitched so far, and it was clean. Nobody scored. And it's 0-1 now against Joey Bart. That's it well. Oh, man. Great hit, but right at him. Just the most unfortunate piece of hitting that you can do. And now Nick Gonzalez comes back, but we've got a righty on the mound, so now I'm thinking, okay, can we sub out? Yeah. We've got a lefty on the bench. It's Colson Montgomery. And that 120 average is extremely alarming, but I think I want to take the split here. I think we're going to try it. Yeah, Gonzalez, has limited at-bats, and he's been good in them, but I want to trust and lean on the splits right now, and this is a big chance that I'm taking because Colson Montgomery, whether it's versus righties or lefties, has not been good. But I'm putting him in this situation now because I believe that he is a good player. And that's why we got him. This is the time to prove the signing and make sure that the output matches the expectation. Swing and a miss, though. And we're still not there. We're early on that sinker, and it's 0-2. Come on, man. You're averaging 120. Oh, okay. He's going to take a shot right to the kidney or spleen or liver, something in there that's gross and squishy. But he'll make it to first. There we go. You know what? Taking one for the team sometimes means something just a little bit different. Free pass to first, and now we take second on the pitch that's in the dirt. Scoring position, 1 out, even better than the last inning. Schumann, though, is underneath it and lifts it to shallow right field and is absolutely not going to advance the runner. And now Jared Triolo is going to have an opportunity, and that's okay contact, good timing, but to right field and another routine pop-out. Another runner stranded. Abbott now is showing yellow for the energy, so he is starting to fatigue, and we'll get Dalton rushing to lift that into foul territory right next to the dugout, and we've got him. Very good job from Abbott, but I think now it's about time to call it. We've got some matchups coming up that I think Abbott is probably good for if he's at full energy or better, but I like Hunter Harvey better for right now, and through 4 1/3 innings in the postseason, he's been a guy that we can rely on, absolutely. So let's see if we can do it just a couple more times. We've got 1 out in the top of the 8th, 7 and 8 due up. Pajes first, and that's a bullseye. An absolute dart to the center, 98 miles an hour. Strike 1. Let's target down and in, and it's pretty much right there. Harvey with 2 pitches looking accurate. Let's see if we can get him away. Slider, trailing outside. Okay, he got just barely a piece of it, but that looked really accurate to where I'm trying to throw it. Let's try another one over there. Yes, the splitter. Trails outside, and we get him. Great strikeout, and now it's 1-2 against Suarez. And yes, a swing and a miss on the slider, and Hunter Harvey does it again. Love that we've been able to depend on him. That's awesome. Dodgers call in Tanner Scott now, who's also seen 1 inning of work, and it was clean. Jack Sawinski in the bottom of the 8th will lead off. Tanner Scott throws a 4-seamer slider circle change. Okay, just got to watch the slider, really. And that sounded good. It goes deep to right center field. It's going back, and it's gone! Jack Sawinski coming through big time late in the game. His 3rd home run of the postseason. 403 feet, 104 off the bat, and it has taken this long, but finally, somebody has scored, and fortunately, it is us off of the bat of Jack Sawinski. That is fantastic, and I love that he's had such an incredible postseason journey. It makes this so much more exciting to have that narrative constantly in the back of my head that we can just turn to and say, well, we need something to happen, and here's Sawinski, and there you go. He just serves it right up to us. It's amazing. Spencer Horowitz will then line out to left field, or fly out, however you want to describe that, I guess. It was in the air, so either way would work. And the lineup turns over for most likely the last time. Arise weakly grounded to Freeman, and that's out number 2. O'Neal Cruz now, averaging .359. He gets under that one to left field. It goes quite deep back there, but not really close to the warning track. Just a high pop out, but Sawinski has given us the lead. And that means it's time for the 2026 reliever of the year to make yet another appearance. This guy has seen so many moments and come through. And we've got him here to do it one more time. Top of the 9th. Time to close this thing out. 9, 1 and 2 due up, beginning with Tommy Edman. Cutter gets in for strike 1. Sinker. Swing and a miss from Edman. Come on now. Here we go. We're going to take this upstairs, I think. And okay, that's a little bit of a miss, but Bart is trailing behind home plate, and Edman has popped out. 2 more outs to go, and Rengifo steps to the plate. The leadoff man is averaging less than 140. Yeah, 136. He's 0 for 3 today, and he has a strike against him already. And that's it. Well, Cruz going deep. We've got an opportunity to save it. He leaps, and he makes the catch. Can you believe it? We finally robbed a home run. O'Neal Cruz running at full blast with those long legs, reaching up with the long arms. He's done it. He saved the tying shot. Colin Holderman applauding from the mound. Oh my goodness. What a catch. And now Freddie Freeman to right field, and that does fall down. Okay, this game's not over yet. Sowinski has to field it. And there's 2 outs, 1 man on, and of course, it's Shohei Ohtani. Oh, man. What a moment. Strike 1 in there on the cutter. Low and inside. Great. As that breaks inside, it's going to be even harder to get. All right, let's try sinker. Low and in. And, oh, Ohtani. He lifts that to left field. It's a line drive. It bounces off the wall. Reynolds can't field it. They send him home. He's running, and he will make it. No. The amazing catch from Cruz is squandered as Ohtani has come through now. And the Dodgers tie it with only 1 out remaining in the game for us to take it. The Dodgers have tied it. And Mookie Betts now with the runner in scoring position. He will lift that. Sowinski should have that fairly easily. And now we have to walk this thing off. Or push extras, but I'd rather just end it right here. Thanks for nothing, Shohei. The Dodgers bring in Landon Knack. And he's had another clean inning. We've seen that line pretty often now from these relievers. It's Brian Reynolds, 2 and 2, and he watches that outside. Full count now as Joey Bart is on deck. He's had 6 RBIs and 2 home runs so far in the postseason. It's been a great run for him despite the lower average. Brian Reynolds fighting off the 4-seamer. Count is still full. We got good timing on that. We've been putting together some quality at-bats for the most part. And Brian Reynolds will get that through into center field. Excellent. Nobody out, 1 man on. It's time to get this thing done. Joey Bart now 1 and 2. No, did we hold back? Come on. Yes. Okay, perfect. Woo. Really, really worried when those things happen. Very stressful. 2 and 2. No! He's swinging a miss high and inside. Bart goes down, and there's 1 out. And now the Dodgers have the possibility of pushing extras themselves as they hope to get a double play ball here. Colson Montgomery comes back in. 120 is the average. Unbelievably low. 1-0. Gets a good one there. Drives it to left field. They're going back. He can't get it. He doesn't grab the ball in the leap. Reynolds to third. Rounding home. He's coming around. And he's going to make it. We walked it off. Colson Montgomery. Perfectly placed. And Brian Reynolds has just enough speed to get there. Mob him at second base. Montgomery's walked it off. Amazing. Sensational. Fantastic and fabulous. Everything somehow works out. It's amazing. Wow, Montgomery. The biggest hit of the postseason for that young man right there. Absolutely incredible. Reynolds coming home. Doesn't even have to get dirty. Beautiful. Way to walk it off, boys. And that means that we've won the first of 3 in the home stretch. With 2 victories now to our name, if we win the next 2 at home, then we can eliminate the Dodgers without having to go back to Los Angeles. Incredibly exciting. On the other side, it's still 1-1 as they have not played Game 3 yet, but we are now up 2 games to 1. This is turning into a real series to remember. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you for Game 4 coming up shortly.